Hello, and welcome to Series 6, Episode 16 of Dad Educates Daughter. And we're still on the now, that's what I call music. And this week it's Volume 16, and it is the very last now from the 80s. So, hello, Rebecca.
Hello, Dad. How are you doing?
So, I'm good, thank you. So,
Good.
today is pretty much us signing off the 80s.
It is.
So we've done all
Like,
the groups, we've
always.
done the soloists, males, females, and now we've done the full compilation of now. From
Yeah.
when it started back in 1983 with Now That's What I Call Music. Obviously not volume 1, it was just Now That's What I Call Music. Until now, and it was released in November 1989. So Christmas 1989, people were getting Now 16 in their stockings.
Crazy that we've done the whole of the 80s.
Yep.
Now, I've listened to a lot of 80s people. I have lots of opinions on these 80s people, and doing the nows has just I think doing the nows has just summed up the 80s to be able to see it as a collective. It's not just been your solo artists or your bands, and I listen to everything. It's been a collective of the top, well, not even the top, because some of them didn't make it into the charts and yet still made it onto the nows, as we've seen with a few. But the chosen ones to get put onto the now tapes, it's been nice to hear those and kind of reflect on the 80s and go back and listen to some that I may have forgotten about as well. And isn't it crazy that we're still finding people that I haven't listened to?
I know, but they are like one-hit wonders, and
yeah. But then it's mad that they've got on now tapes.
Yeah.
And they weren't big enough for us to have had that discussion about them in the first place, yet they made it onto something that by this time, I don't know, were people probably really wanting to make it onto the now tapes, do you think? They were that big that it was like, oh, that's my aim.
They're still going now, so it could well be people still are.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you've got your little people that have only had one hit beating other people that would have had more out there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But speaking of people I've not had, this week, I didn't have Sydney Youngblood, did I?
Sydney Youngblood? Yeah. You had Sydney Youngblood?
Did I?
I'm sure I'd have given you him. I've got to look now.
He's the only one that I don't recognise. Apart from Wendy and Lisa, but I had a feeling that I did have them when we did our duos. And obviously, apart from, like, you know, people that are coming around like Technotronic.
You need to go back to Series 4, Episode 19 with Billy Idol, Phil Fearon, Leo Sayer, John Fox, Joe Jackson, Jimmy Somerville, and Sydney Youngblood.
I do not remember Sydney Youngblood at all. And the one that I had from him, nah, never heard.
Yeah, Series 4, Episode 19.
Oh, wow. There we go then.
Literally the penultimate of the male soloist episode.
Yeah, well, he didn't leave a mark on me then, did he?
Clearly not. Clearly not, as you don't even remember him.
Nope.
Okay. So, let's talk music. Let's talk now. That's what I call music, volume 16, as we said. So it was released in November 1989, and it was released at the same time, or
Oh,
as in
yeah.
November, same month, should I say,
Yeah.
as the Hits new branded
Oh,
Monster.
yeah. I forgot that they changed theirs.
Yes, they've now gone to Monster Hits.
Hmm.
It actually only lasted for two series. So we had Monster Hits 1 and then Monster Hits 2, which was also branded as Snap It Up.
Right, okay.
And they've obviously seen how the pig had done, and they've now got like a monster as
Oh,
their
okay. So they
it's like a crocodile.
really wanted to make it, didn't they? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's very bizarre, isn't it?
So that's
They went a bit abstract with it.
yeah.
Ooh.
So I can't find the chart position for Monsters Hits.
Oh, so maybe it didn't even chart.
Oh no, sorry, no, I've written it down. I've just tried
Oh,
looking and I couldn't find it, but I've already written it down. So when I did it, I could find it, but I can't find it now.
can't now.
Right
Well,
out
that's
now.
fine.
So anyway, Monsters Hits number 11, as it would have been,
Oh,
but it's not.
that's
It's
low,
classed as
isn't it?
Monsters. But yeah, no. It would be no. I'm saying it's
Oh,
volume
you mean
11.
with you? Yeah, I thought you were
Yeah,
telling me
so
what it got.
Hits 11,
Yeah,
branded
yeah,
as Monsters Hits,
yeah,
got to
yeah.
number 2.
Okay, that's more like it. I was gonna say, whoa,
Now that's what I
it
call
wasn't
music volume 16, got to
number
number
one.
1.
Of course, it did.
However, when
Ooh,
it was re-released in November 2023, it only
yeah.
got to number 3.
Oh, and I'm guessing number one was the 116.
Was 116.
So who knocked?
Number 2 was the one that was number 1 when now 115 only got to number 2. Can you remember?
Can I act? Was it?
Barbie soundtrack.
Yeah, I was just about to be like, hang on, was it from a film?
So the Barbie soundtrack's been knocked off of
Yeah.
number 1 by 116.
Yeah, but it's been a
But
good time now, isn't it?
it kept the re-release off of number 2. So last week, now 115 and the re-release of now 15, they got to 2 and 3 respectively, because Barbie was number 1.
Yeah.
Now the re-release is still only number 3, but the actual release of new music
Got back to its number
did
one.
get to number 1.
Yeah.
So yes. Okay. So we had 35 hits.
Yeah. And
And
for the first time ever, and I won't be doing it again because it was a faff. So do you remember when we first started and I was like, I can't find like the playlist on Spotify? So I was making them myself. Well, I was like, we're on number 16 now. Surely they've got to be on Spotify. Let's have a check. I've not ever thought of checking for any others. After number 1, and I think I checked for number 2, and I've been making them myself, I've not checked to see if anyone's made them or now have put them up or any of that. So I just decided to check this week, and it was on there. So I did that, started listening, but I double-checked your list. Believe it or not, that was a faff because whoever made it missed out loads anyway, so practically made my own. But they missed out. So at first I thought they only missed out one, but they missed out quite a few. And I feel like it was about 3 tracks or 4 tracks that I had to put in.
well, hold on, because I'm about to come to something.
Okay.
Now, I was just actually about to give you the track listing of Monster before I do that. But I'll do that after I've explained why.
Yeah,
so Monster Hits had 32 tracks, and as I say, they were both released in November. Now that's what I call Music Volume 16 had 35 tracks. if you bought the CD.
Oh,
So to celebrate coming out of the 80s, what they did was to promote their CDs. They had a bonus for CD purchasers of 3 tracks, which were not available on the cassette, which is what I bought,
so
which
you've
only
only got
has
32 on there.
32, or the
Ah,
vinyl. The CD had extra Fine Young Cannibals, Lil Louis, and Brother Beyond. So
no,
those 3
they're not
were
the 3.
not on the cassette
The
or
3, the
vinyl.
ones that I added, like because when you said Curiosity Killed the Cat, I was like, oh, maybe that's why I had to add these. No,
I
they
didn't say Curiosity Killed the Cat.
yes,
You've
you
just
did.
made that up. I didn't.
No, I haven't. Yes, you did.
Fine Young Cannibals,
No, you didn't.
Lil Louis, and Brother Beyond
No, you
is what
didn't.
I just said. You can rewind it and listen. We've
I will.
recorded this episode, and Rebecca does the editing, and I hope this is still left in because I did not even mention Curiosity Killed the Cat.
Okay. Well, I'll mention it. That I had to add.
Right.
But what I'm about
I
to
thought
say
you
was
just said you didn't have to add it.
no, I did because in my head you said it, and I was like, oh, maybe the ones that I had to add were because this person had the cassette. But then you carried on, and I also had to add the Beautiful South. But turns out you didn't mention the Curiosity Killed the Cat.
No, and I didn't mention Beautiful South either. Brother
No,
Beyond.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. Anyway, before we go on, I just want to quickly run through the track listing. Not that it'll make much difference to you. You probably won't even know half of it. Of monster hits. So CD 1.
So hang on, wait.
Tape.
Is this like the first lot? So when did CDs come about in life?
Oh no, we've already mentioned that CDs come out because there was I mentioned it before how there was one where they had the CD and what have you out.
Yeah, but then why did they do a bonus thing for CD people then?
So they are this because it was I suppose one. I don't know. Didn't work for Now, unfortunately. I can't tell you. I'm just saying they were released at the same time as hits. So obviously and also CDs are starting to get popular now. Christmas is round the corner. Let's give the CD some extra tracks and hopefully people will buy that. Also, by having 35 tracks rather than 32, maybe people will buy the Now over the Monsters hits because they were probably worried it had been rebranded and it isn't a bad track list as I'm about when I will eventually get to tell you.
Sorry.
Now, just so you know, Now 10 was the very first Now that had identical track lists across vinyl, cassette, and CD. Right, okay. So although CD first come out for Now 4, and they also had variants in 8, they had fewer tracks until number 10. They had the. Okay. So there you go. Just looked back.
That's fine.
Okay, so the Monsters hits track listing, which was against Now That's What I Call Music, was Black Box, Ride on Time, Starlight, Numero Uno. I bought that. I've got that on single. Gloria Estefan, Oye Mi Canto, translated to Hear My Voice. Kaoma with Lambada. Lisa Stands All Around the World, big selling single. Raul Arellano, The Real Wild House. The Beloved, The Sun Rising. Martika, I Feel the Earth Move. Madonna, Cherish. Eurythmics, Don't Ask Me Why. Chris Rea, The Road to Hell. Sure, If I Could Turn Back Time.
Oh.
Aerosmith, Love in an Elevator. Alice
Oh.
Cooper, Poison.
Like,
The
see, these are
Jesus
just
and
like
Mary
really-
Chain, Head On. And Fuzzbox, Walking on Thin Ice. And then CD stroke tape stroke LP2. Simply Red, You've Got It. Luther Vandross, Never Too Much. Sybil, Don't Make Me Over. Alison Williams, I Need Your Lovin'. Prince, Party Man. Karen White, Secret Rendezvous. Donna Summer, Love's About to Change My Heart. Liza Minnelli, Losing Mind. Jive Bunny and the Master Mixers, That's What I Like. Bear in mind, they were on now.
Yeah. Yeah.
London Boys, My Love. Big Fun, Blame It on the Boogie.
They're on
Ross,
this week as well.
yeah,
for now.
Ross,
They're on both.
Chocolate Box.
Mm.
Sam Dees, After All. Fast Eddie featuring Sundance with Get On Up. Beatmasters featuring Betty Boo. Hey DJ, I Can't Dance to That Music You're Playing. And lastly, another very good 808 State with Pacific 707. So
Yeah,
I would say that was for that for like the very last of coming to the 80s. One, you can see how the music's changed now, very much so. There isn't one synth poppy really song in there, and two, that is a very strong track listing from the hits number 11 stroke rebrand Monsters hits.
Yeah,
and
but I will say as well, comparing it this week for now, they had some like big names in there, like well-known artists, bands or whatever, but they didn't have like big songs. Do you know what I mean? Because you're getting more towards the end where it is changing, so they're not as big in themselves anyway, but they're just known in the 80s.
Yeah.
I think that doesn't help either, does it? Not obviously
No.
Now did amazing, but I mean, looking at the track listing, you saying they're like got those bigger, better songs. Now didn't have, they had the names, but they didn't have the from the song. So doing those 35 tracks probably was a good play from them. But not gonna lie, I don't think it would change.
Good bit of marketing.
I don't think it would have changed anything. I think
it probably wouldn't, because CDs wouldn't have made they would have helped, but it wouldn't have made as much of an impact as the cassette would have.
And I just think Now are very much embedded in the the elite compilation, like they're the one that everyone wants.
I think it's just one of those. Yeah, I think it's one of those now where you just got to buy it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. So now that's what I call music, volume 16, cassette 1, side 1. Oh, I haven't asked. How many number ones?
Oh, not many. Because like I say, there wasn't many like big, bold, really big hits, I would say. But also it weren't as much housey until you get to Tape 2, which I think Tape 2 is now just there. Let's slowly get people into the house music. So I've only gone with 2. I've gone with Tina Turner, The Best, and Richard Marx, Right Here Waiting.
Okay. Well, we'll have to see how both of those do, because there was 0 number ones on this now.
Okay, so I did have a funny feeling, but I thought, there's got to be at least one. So that's as I say,
Monsters Hits definitely had a number 1 from what's the name?
Cher?
No, well, I don't know if Cher got to number. That might have got to number 1. I'm thinking Lisa Stansfield, All Around the World. That was definitely number 1, and I think Black Box Ride on Time was also number. So yeah, they definitely had at
They had
least,
some,
I think,
but then it just
definitely had
shows as
a
well.
number one,
It
and they
just
may well have
shows
had
though.
two, and Cher could have well been as well. And I don't know where Cherish got for Madonna. That could have been a number one.
But it
But
does
yeah,
show as well, doesn't it, that you don't need those number ones to sell your.
no, it's about the whole look. I mean, everyone's bought the single. Well, let's be, well, majority of people would have bought it. So this is about getting the best selection of what people want to listen to now.
Yeah.
So yeah, so side one, 8 tracks. First up, Tears for Fears, Sowing the Seeds of Love. Got to number
Great
5.
Blooming great start.
Yeah.
Like that opening, them alone, honestly. And I forgot about that song. I forgot how good Tears for Fears are as well. That was really good.
It's funny you say how good they are. This was their first and last appearance on a Now tape.
Oh.
So
Have they not been on it before?
that's how
I
good they are.
imagined that.
Nope, never been on it.
Nah, okay. Well,
No.
they are good.
So this
That's
is
what I
their one and only appearance.
Mm.
Up to, whether they've been on later ones,
like
but
they, yeah.
let's be honest, they've only
They're
just
80s,
come
where
back,
they were born
so
and
they
bred.
may well have.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're definitely throughout the 80s and 90s, they're never appeared,
Wow.
and the early
That's
noughties as well. So yeah,
That's mad, that, isn't it?
yeah. So yeah, up to 2014, I know they haven't appeared.
Wow.
So yeah. Moving on to Belinda Carlisle, Leave a Light On, number 4.
Okay. Another good one to come into.
Erasure with Drama, also number 4.
These
And
were kind of like people that was like they're big names, but not big songs. Do you know what I mean?
well,
And like number 4s are obviously good, but they're not like
I was going to say, everyone I've said so far were top 5.
Yeah, but I didn't know where they came. I'm just thinking of the fact that they're not like the songs that you would automatically think of. Maybe Sowing the Seeds of Love for Tears for Fears, but they were not the ones that you would. Do you know what I mean?
No, I suppose when you think of Everybody Wants to Shout.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Erasure, A Little Respect.
Yeah. Even
What do you have next? Stop. Yeah, got to number 2. Victim of Love. Yeah. Drama is a good song, but just to let you know,
it's just not your first one that you think of, is it? That's what I mean.
No.
They're not like they're big hits, as in not big hits chart hitting wise. Big hits is like when you say them, the song name might be further down the list. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas we said Tears for Fears, this was their one and only time. This is Erasure's 5th appearance.
Oh.
And also it's their second consecutive appearance on a Now, with a title to end with an exclamation mark after Stop which ended with an exclamation mark last week. Just to, put it out there.
Fun fact.
Oh no, was it? No, we haven't had Stop. What am I saying?
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's last week?
The fun fact for last week
because I said about there was 2 stops on the track, wasn't there?
First one where there's 2 tracks with the same name.
It wasn't it was number 14. That's what I couldn't see.
I thought it was last week. Okay, I thought
no, it's number 14, so it's 2 weeks ago. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. Debbie Harry, obviously of Blondie. I Want That Man, 13.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Thought that would have been similar.
Sydney Youngblood, If Only I Could, number 3.
Okay. Still don't remember him, but it was a good. I did enjoy the song. I also said that these first lot very sing along.
So this is your pop. This is still the pop of the 80s.
So I've realised that as we're moving closer to the 90s, obviously I don't know what will happen when we get to the 90s, but the past few weeks it started off as like pop and then moved on to Your House. So they've got that flow. Do you know what I mean? I like to know about the flow. This flow's good.
Then Curiosity Killed the Cat, Name a Number, number 14.
Oh. Thought that was higher.
Mm. The Beautiful South, You Keep It All In, number 8.
That was a forgotten song of mine. I did actually enjoy that. I did forget about that one.
And then we have Wet, 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 or Wet, Drip, Dry, as I always called them.
Always.
Sweet Surrender, number 6.
And I will say I do like Wet, Wet, Wet.
Okay. Take after your mum. So that was the end of side 1. So as we come to side 2, 8
Oh, these
tracks.
started off strong, these did.
Well, say 8 tracks.
No, there's more than that.
Yes.
9.
There's 9 tracks on this one. I'm going by the cassette. This has got one of the bonus ones on it, unlike side 1. So side 2, 9 tracks. Queen, Breakthrough, number 7.
So I thought that was higher. I nearly put that as a number 1.
Tina Turner, The Best, number 5.
Oh, I didn't even guess that it would be like a number 2. All right.
Well
I thought that would be a number 1, obviously.
Transvision Vamp, Born to be Sold, number 22.
Yeah.
And next is a very weird one. So Wendy and Lisa, who I have to admit I've never heard of.
Right, so I've not had
Waterfall. Waterfall.
Yeah.
And this is the 1989 version. Of course, in 1987, when they first released, it got to number 66.
Oh, okay.
This version got to number 69, and yet it's on now.
And how on earth has it
16.
made it on to now?
So it wasn't even a top 40. And as I said, I've never heard of them.
Do you think they paid? Do you think they went and paid?
So they may well have been under one of the Virgins, or
they're trying to boost them.
I can't remember who else went with it.
They've got inside.
They tried to push. Obviously, maybe someone believed in the song and thought, look, it didn't.
I wouldn't believe
do well. But we'll put it out again. Put it on the Now tape, and it'll.
It wasn't an awful song,
fly.
And I did think, I've not had Wendy and Lisa, but then I was like, I don't remember all the names from our duo week. So I was like, I'm not going to mention them, but because that's
you didn't have them because they never ever had a top 40 hit.
Well, that makes sense. But like I say, the only reason I didn't say, did I have him, is because I'm not very good at remembering who I had in that duo week, because it was so many different names. So that's a bit harder to remember who I had. So I was like, I'm just not going to mention it. They weren't an awful song, but it weren't one that, sticks out. It was just kind of, it was there.
Yeah. Then we have Kate Bush, The Sensual World, number 12.
I don't like Kate Bush.
No?
No, you know this. We're not a Kate Bush.
Then we had one of the bonus tracks, Fine Young Cannibals, I'm Not the Man I Used to Be, number 20.
Just really like the vocals. I will always like Fine Young Cannibals.
Then we had an underrated band, a bit like Fine Young Cannibals, and Curiosity Killed the Cat to a degree as well.
Yeah.
We have Then Jericho with Sugarbox, and it only got to number 22.
See, I thought these would have hit higher.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit underrated.
Like this one, these songs, they're just not. I mean, it shows because they're not. There's not any number ones, but this track listing, they're kind of like not meh songs, because I thought they would be hitting higher, but yeah, the back end of the 80s didn't have as much oomph about it.
No, definitely not. Living in a Box, another one like Hue and Cry and Then Jericho. Room in Your Heart, however, single wise did do well, number 5.
Okay. Yeah, I do like a bit of Living in a Box.
And then we finish off with Richard Marx, right here, right here, waiting, and that got to number 2.
Oh, at least one of my number ones was a high hitter. I mean, not that number
Yeah.
5 isn't, but yeah. And I will say as well, that is my standout song for the week.
Okay. Then we come to cassette 2, as I still talking cassettes while I can until we move over to CDs, which we may do for the 90s.
I was going to say, that's a question. When did cassettes go?
I'm not sure. Couldn't tell you. Something to
It's interesting
find out.
because vinyls have kind of gone down, never disappeared, but they've come back up now, haven't they?
Yeah,
People
they're
are
a
more
bit
into their
retro
vinyls
now,
again.
aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, and people are more into them. Whereas cassettes, they've never come back.
No.
Vinyls never really left, did they? But
No.
cassettes have gone.
Yeah.
So I'm intrigued. Anyway.
So side 3,
Yep.
Milli Vanilli, Girl I'm Gonna Miss You, number 2.
I nearly put that as number 1 because I remember because Milli Vanilli will always stick out to me because of their backstory. And I know that they were high hitters, and it was really annoying because it weren't actually them and all of the backstory.
That's it.
But I was doesn't feel like a number 1. So at least yeah. But yeah, I nearly did put them as number 1.
Rebel MC and Double Trouble, Street Tough, number 3.
Okay, this is where we get on to the housey hip hop.
Yeah, but you can see as well, though, also from the chart positions compared to the others, these are getting in the number 2s, number 3s, whereas 4 and 5s and outside were the poppy ones. Bobby Brown, On Our Own, number 4.
Okay.
Technotronic featuring Felly, Pump Up the Jam, number 2.
That one I didn't mind, That one was all right.
Yeah. So now we come to another bonus track, Lil Louis with French Kiss. Just before I tell you where it got to, just so you know, it was Lil Louis' only top 20 hit for the Marvin Burns, as he was also known as. That's Lil Louis was his DJ name or whatever you call it, and his name's Marvin Burns. And it was banned. Lil French Kissing was banned by the BBC.
Really?
Yes. So the single was originally an instrumental until the vocals of a woman known only as Pasquale were added. And obviously it's the woman's vocals and obviously the seductive, whatever suggestive way she's whatever you want to put it as, comes across is the reason it was banned. However, the ban, like with Relax, done it more favours than probably it didn't, because it got to number 2.
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
I
mean, you'd have been listening to it on a car, on your own.
Yeah.
Or sorry, in a car, on your own. Yeah, what did you think?
I think listening to it in this day and age isn't as probably a bigger deal as back then. It was, I was a bit it's a bit of a odd thing. And it was probably more instrumental than anything else because it was quite minimal. But yeah, I weren't like, whoa, what is this? But like I say, I think growing up, I've had loads of different varieties anyway. So I didn't think anything in that sense. Nothing stood out to me that I've written it down and singled it out. Do you know what I mean?
See, I like the beat and that of it. I did buy it.
Yeah, I do actually really like the instrumentals of it, and that's usually not something that I would say. But I think with house music, I have got to a point where liking the beats and liking the instrumentals and everything they do with that, I have appreciated that. I think one thing to come from house, hip hop, and all that, I appreciate the beat mixing, and that is
Yeah.
something that I like on there. Like, I don't think it needs. This is big from me, but you don't feel like it needs the lyrics. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I like how the beat got slower, and that's when the woman's voice came in.
Yeah, it flows well in the song,
Yeah.
but yeah, it weren't
Um,
like I'm just shocked that. But then it's different times, isn't it? I'm more shocked what you've said about
yeah.
like with Relax, but then that's a shocking thing anyway.
But then Relax was at the beginning, well, mid 80s, and we're
Yeah,
coming to the end of the 80s now, and
yeah,
still see a
and
banning
still,
songs. So,
but then if you see it
yeah.
now, it wouldn't be looked twice at, which is
Yeah.
why for me, I'm like, I didn't think anything of it. That like, I'm more shocked with what you're saying. Like, I'm just like, yeah,
Yeah.
it was a song. Like, weren't a standout song. It weren't like a thing. And with
No.
house music, I do think a lot of house music sounds very similar. So hearing that, it's like, it weren't a standout one, but I know what you mean. But you know, I liked the one before it more than that one.
Uh-huh.
Pump Up the Jam.
Okay.
Preferred that one.
So move on to Adiva. I Thank You, number 17.
That actually, so a diva I've not had, have I? And
No.
so I only heard them in now. The last time I heard them, I was like, don't think much of you, but that's quite a good song, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Not top 10 though, only top
no,
20.
but I mean, doesn't mean anything. This whole album had no number ones, so
Yeah. D Mob, Finch, Dennis, Come On and Get My Love, number 50.
okay. Don't remember that one as much.
No.
No.
Della Sal, I Know, as in I,
Yeah.
AYE, no, number 14.
Okay, yeah. That one we've had De La Soul before, and that one weren't like I think
No,
first
this, yeah,
weren't
the other ones.
nothing
Yeah.
to shout home about.
Inner City, What You Gonna Do With My Lovin', number 12.
Okay, see this side, it's now not got its big hits, is it?
No,
It just
no.
shows they're running out.
Okay. So we move on to the last side, side 4.
Oh, yeah.
Another 9 tracker. Big
Mhm.
Fun, I Can't Shake the Feeling, number 8.
Okay, that was a good start to this side. Did enjoy that
And
one.
then Cliff Richard still going. I Just Don't Have the Heart, number 3.
I just don't like Cliff Richard. I just don't. I
It's
can't get
unbelievable that he's
on board
from the
with him.
60s and he's still getting in on the now, and we're
And
now
that,
in
yeah, that is mad. Like,
1989.
hats off to him for that, but he's not my cup of tea.
Shakespeare's Sister, Your History,
No.
number 7. No,
What are you
sorry,
doing?
I've missed
You've missed
out.
out two.
I've missed out 2.
You've
Yeah,
not only missed out
Jimmy,
one.
I don't know. Yeah, Jimmy Somerville, featuring June Miles Kingston, commented Dia Adu.
I was really excited to hear how you said that.
Yeah, commented Dia Adu. I don't know. Number
Yep.
14.
Yep. That weren't again. It weren't one to shout out about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just on Jimmy Somerville,
Mm.
it's his 8th appearance, and it's his
Really?
first as a solo artist.
Oh
Bearing
wait,
in
where was
mind,
he?
he was with Blonsky Beat and then the Communards.
Ah, okay. I'm like, I have not had Jimmy Somerville this many
No,
times.
no, no. I
Hey,
said
now
it's
I
his 8th.
yeah,
So he was originally
but
Blonsky Beat, then he
yep,
formed
yep,
Communards with the
yep,
Rev, and
yep.
now he's on his own. This is his first solo appearance,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
it's his 8th overall when you include
can't
his 2
complain with that.
groups.
Yeah, can't complain with that
So,
one,
yeah.
can you?
So now we have the final bonus track. Brother Beyond, Drive On, and it only got to number 39, just scraped into the top 40.
And yet they chose that as a
And they chose that as a
bonus.
bonus track. Mainly because Brother Beyond was seen as like they were seen as
They
Take
were
That
the
before Take That
yeah.
come along.
I said I really like Brother Beyond. I'm a proper boy group kind of girl, so Brother
Yeah.
Beyond is right up my street. And I think when we
But I
did
think they were
them,
just
I
unfortunate
didn't
because
really.
Wet were around as well, and
Yeah,
Wet smashed it.
but I prefer Brother Beyond.
So Wet.
Yeah. Have you not
Really?
heard I was spoken about Brother Beyond every time they've been on?
Mm, okay.
I do prefer Brother Beyond.
I'm not a Wet fan, but
I know
I
you're
would
not.
put them above Brother Beyond.
Really? No, give me
Yeah.
Brother
Yeah.
Beyond. No.
Mm, okay.
Yeah.
Now I'll say it. Shakespeare's
Yeah.
Sister, Your History,
Yep.
number 7.
Okay. So we're back to a bit of high hitting.
Then we've got Olwell with Olwell,
Yeah.
number 28.
God, okay.
It was Olwell's only top 40 hit, and it was their debut on a Now series.
Is it? I've not had them. Why have I not written
No,
them?
no, no.
I didn't
Well,
write
this
them
was their
down.
only hit, and it only got to number 28. Why am
Yeah,
I
but
going
no,
outside the
no,
top
but what I
20?
mean is that why didn't I notice that I've not had them?
Oh,
I'm
I
like
don't know.
staring at them, like, why didn't I write them down?
Yeah,
But
don't know.
yeah.
And then we have Naina Cherry with her 3rd consecutive
Yeah,
appearance,
she's well and truly.
with Kisses on the Wind, number 20.
Oh. I do like a bit of her. She's a bit different though. Like she's not someone that I would just purely listen to, but listen to her on a tape, like a compilation. She's alright.
And then we had Redhead Kingpin, and the FBI, Do the Right Thing, number 13. Another one that you've not come across.
No, but I don't bother mentioning the house ones because I know I've not come across
Uh,
any of them. Do you know
no.
what I mean? So I don't
Yeah.
mention them anymore because we know.
Yes.
But yeah, this was just very hip hoppy. Didn't sound awful, but yeah, feel like I can only do a couple and then I'm done.
Okay, and then Fresh 4 featuring Liz E, Wishing on a Star, got to number 10.
Okay.
So just so you know, this was a cover of Rose Royce's 1978 single, and Rose Royce got to number 3 with it. But this was probably a much. I haven't heard the two songs together, and I wouldn't know what Rose Royce's sounds like, but I doubt it sounds much like. However, Fresh 4 and Lizzie makes it sound.
No, probably not. Because they're just. I mean, I don't remember it. But like I say, house music and hip hop all sound very similar, and that sounds really horrible, but it does. So like they don't really stand out unless it's got lyrics that are catchy in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They kind of mold into one.
So that was the end of the 80s. Now goes.
That's the end of the 80s altogether.
Well, yeah, it is. And it's also, as I already mentioned, Tears for Fears don't appear on another Now series, or at least not up until 114.
Yeah.
2014. I can't remember what number I said it was.
In the 70s or 80s?
88. Now 88. It's the same can be said for the following, who this was their last appearance. And I'm only picking on people we've mentioned, really. So, I mean, I don't know about the Redhead Kingpins and the Fresh 4, because I doubt they did as well either.
I doubt they did well.
These are ones that we know. So I've said Tears for Fears. So Debbie Harry from Blondie.
Yeah.
Never appears again. Curiosity Killed the Cat. Won't appear again.
They've not appeared much either, have they?
No.
No.
Transvision Vamp. They won't appear again. Kate Bush. This was her last appearance. I don't know if she might appear on a later one when her song was re-released for Stranger Things.
Yeah, probably.
That may have got on that now.
Yeah.
Fine Young Cannibals. You won't be hearing them again. They don't appear again. Then Jericho. Living in a Box. De La Soul and Inner City. None of those will be appearing again.
Not like Awful People either.
Um,
Oh, it's a bit sad, isn't
but
it?
that is it. So that was the last now 16 of the 80s. So which was the side that you preferred?
So I went with number 2, then number 1,
Uh-huh.
then number 4, and then number 3.
Mm.
Take 2's always at the moment is really hard to decide what side I like most.
Yeah.
Just because it is quite house loaded.
Okay.
And
And
rating,
what about your rating out of 10?
it got a solid 6.
6 out of 10. Not too
Yeah.
bad. Not
Didn't have like
great.
those big
Average.
songs to give me like a big oomph about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. So next week,
No.
now
Wait. Where you going?
17.
No. What you doing? No.
Oh, not next week.
Because that goes into the 90s, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So next week, Dad, my turn.
Oh, okay. Thought we might miss that bit out. Just get straight
No.
in.
No.
Didn't want to, little gap.
Nope, just a little gap. A
Okay.
little jump. You got one. You've only got to listen to one. Well,
One.
two. Two.
Two.
One this time and one at the end of the 90s.
Oh, okay.
So I,
Right.
unlike you, I don't have a physical thing to show you.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what number you're listening to, and I'll just remind everyone. You're so excited. When I have given you bonus episodes where we swap the tables turn, I have always focused on the 2010s. So I've more gone for the early 2010s of when people came about or when bands were formed. And we've
Okay.
done, a few bands, and you've had females and you've had males. So with the nows, I'm sticking to the same. Now, obviously, it's not music that I really dive into. Like, there's artists in there that I really like, but my music is very noughties that I listen to. But I thought 2010s is way out of your comfort zone, which is why we go for it. So you will be listening to Now 75. Okay? So I'll just give you a couple of people, see if you recognise any of these. So you've got Lady Gaga.
Oh, I know her, yeah.
Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, know them.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
Alexandra Burke.
She was an X Factor or whatever.
Yeah. You've got the Saturdays, who you've had before. I gave you that one in bonus episodes. Joe McElderry. You like him?
Yeah, he covered Donkey Boy.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's not that song that you've got. Owl City. You like them?
Oh, see, I like Fireflies if it's Fireflies.
Yeah. You have to see. Florence and the Machine.
Yeah, I like them. They've had a few good songs.
Yeah. You've got Ellie Goulding. You've had her, so you'll know that song. You've got N-Dubz.
Okay.
You've heard of them.
Well, only because you lot went to see them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've got Rihanna twice. I'll say that. But yeah,
Okay.
so that's just a few. There are quite a few that you will not have heard of, but I'll just, let you gently. I will send you the list.
Okay.
But yeah, you've got to do that first.
Okay.
We'll split up the 80s and 90s. So next week,
Split them up.
Now
I'll listen
75.
to Now 75.
Yes.
Wow.
You've got this, Dad. It's fine.
20 what? 10?
Yeah.
2010. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I shall look up Now 75 and listen to the songs.
Yeah. You
Okay.
enjoy, Dad.
Oh, well. Okay. Well,
All
thank you
right.
for that.
That's
And I'll
okay.
keep Now 17 until next week.
Yeah. Let's start that.
Okay. Yeah. All right, then.
All right
Thank
then, Dad.
you.
No
Cheers for
problem.
that. All right. Bye.
Bye, Dad.